36 point-paying races in 2025. Every single one of them is exciting, but which ones am I looking most forward to? Today, I'm going to break down my top 5 races I'm most excited about. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Where do you go? Larson up top, all the way up top. Busher, he's on the outside. He's in position. He's got it.
Jimmy Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship.
We'll start with my 2 honorable mentions, which go to the Mexico City race and the Coca-Cola 600. For Mexico City, it's a complete unknown for the NASCAR Cup Series, and it's NASCAR's first venture outside the US in almost a decade. For the Coca-Cola 600, it's NASCAR's longest race, and arguably one of the best races of the year. Plus, Kyle Larson will be running the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 this year. We'll see if he can complete all 1,100 miles. It's also part of racing's greatest day on Memorial Day, with F1 in Monaco and the Indy 500 as mentioned previously. Now on to my top 5, beginning at number 5, the Fall Martinsville race. It's the round of 8 cutoff race, which sets the championship 4, and it always comes down to the final laps. Who could forget last year where Ryan Blaney stormed up the field to win it all and punch his ticket to the championship 4? Or how about in years previously, like 2015, Matt Kenseth versus Joey Logano? Or how about 2017, where Denny Hamlin spun out Chase Elliott? Or 2018, when Martin Truex Jr. and Joey Logano fought side by side for the win? Or 2020, where Kevin Harvick spun out Kyle Busch and himself trying to make it to the championship 4 after a dominating 9-win season. This race always has action around the half-mile paperclip, and I doubt 2025 is going to be any different, especially now with the new tire combinations. At number 4, we got the Daytona 500. It's the first race of the year, and who can forget that feeling of a new season? Legends of the sport have won this historic race, like Dale Earnhardt in 1998, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 2004 and 2014, Trevor Bayne pulling off the upset in 2011, or the chaos that ensued in the 2012 Daytona 500, or the closest 500 finish back in 2016 between Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. Anyone can win the Daytona 500, and that's what makes it so exciting, which is why I have to put it at number 4 on my list. Number 3 and number 2, it's a tie going to the same track. It's Darlington. Both races are always exciting. It's arguably the best track racing-wise on the schedule. Tire wear is always a factor when it comes to this track. Driver skill arguably plays the most into who's going to win this race. Plus, we can't forget about the history of the Southern 500 and the legends who have won it. Plus, there's been plenty of great moments in the last couple of years, like in 2024, Brad Keselowski versus Chris Buescher versus Tyler Reddick, or Kyle Busch versus Chase Briscoe, both in the fall and in 2020, or Eric Jones winning for Petty GMS, which is now Legacy Motor Club. It's arguably my favorite track on the schedule, and I'm excited for both races. But at number 1, it's the Spring Kansas race. Last year, the Spring Kansas race was arguably the best race of the year in my opinion. Not only was I there live to see it, but you had comers and goers all day long. There was action all around the track, and it finished with the closest finish in NASCAR history. If you want more examples, just look at 2023, Kyle Larson versus Denny Hamlin, and the Ross Chastain versus Noah Gragson fight. Kansas has been really good to the next gen, and I don't think that 2025 is going to be any different. But that's my top 5 races of 2025. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comment section below, which races are you most excited about this year? While you're at it, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe so you never miss an upload. Until next time, I'm Morgan Wiebe. Have a good day, everyone.
Where do you go? Larson up top, all the way up top. Busher, he's on the outside. He's in position. He's got it.
Jimmy Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's